Hi, it's Terry. I have been maintaining 180-pound weight loss with low carb, low calorie, meat focused eating since August of 2022. Here's a song. Because you pick me up, you turn me around, you place my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God. Get up, get up, get up, get up out of that grave. Get up, get up, get up, get up out of that grave. Hell lost another one. I am free, I am free, I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. Oh, I am free. I thank the Savior. I thank God. Okay, anyway, now, so today for you, tomorrow for me, I have to fast for my labs, for my annual labs for a nurse practitioner. And so I just go and get blood drawn. And I'm still going to make it up and take it. I don't know if I'm going to have time. I don't really know how it's going to be. I mean, it's at 8 o'clock. I should have time to come home and eat. I don't really know. I just don't know. I don't know. So I'm just going to put everything together. And then if I don't get to come home and eat between the blood draw and the doctor, I will have to come home to let the dogs out before I go to work. I know that much. After the labs. But I may just be eating my burger and my cheese and 2 eggs. I may be eating them on the road. I don't know, but we'll deal with that tomorrow. Today, all we got to worry about is today. So that means I got to prep myself for tomorrow. So I've got 9.5 hours. Oh gosh, you're not even aimed down. So that's all my stuff that we're taking. I've got some broth for tomorrow. Remember how it spilled this morning because I wasn't smart enough to use the right container for my broth? That's a big fat duh, Terry. But I did it. I put it in that lock and lock container. And then I even shook it around to make sure it's going to be okay. Broth is thinner, than salad dressing. So I wasn't sure. But anyway, so I've got that in there. And look. And it's still dry, but I'm still putting it in a Ziploc bag. That's what I'm doing. So this is 93% ground beef right there. And I'm going to have broth that I'll put on. I'm going to put some seasoning on it. What do I feel like? Let's do some Greek seasoning. Because you pick me up, you turn me around, place my feet on solid ground. All right, Greek seasoning. And then this is the chicken broth. That's the last of the chicken broth too, man. Let's put some of my garlic lovers on there. Man, if I get to that doctor tomorrow and he said, no more garlic or oniony stuff, I'm going to just cry. This is the stuff that my sister gave me. It's Omaha steak seasoning. And, whoa, all righty then. So we're going to put some of that on there, okay? We're going to put a lot of that on there. I'm going to take a spoon for my lunch, and I need a lid. Hold on. So I'll take a spoon for lunch, and I'm going to not season my eggs because if I have to eat on the road, I want to, where'd my cheese go? Oh, right there. I just want to be able to pull an egg out and eat it and not have it with stuff on it. But then if I come home, I can put stuff on and it'll be just fine. And burgers, I am going to sprinkle a little salt down in there. There's a little salt on that burger. And I'll just put a little salt on this little burger. Come here, little feller. Come here, little feller. Come on, fella. All right. It's funny. I know everybody talks, not everybody. Some people comment, my gosh, you sure use a lot of salt. But my sodium level is on the low side of normal. And so I think they create those sodium levels because they know that people eat fast food and junk food. So that's what those labs, that's what everybody's afraid of salt because, that's what we're told to be afraid of. But heaven forbid they look at whether it's processed food They just looked at the fact that there's sodium in the food instead of worried about if it's processed or not. But that's a lecture for another day. I am going to go ahead and put my eggs in here just because that really worked well today. So I got that. I grabbed a fork for tomorrow. And it's the fastest meal prep ever. And my cheese. I don't know where I'm going to be eating stuff. What I'm going to be doing. I'm going to drink coffee again tomorrow. I'll have my coffee back there. I already got me a little pod ready. I got my coffee cup. I put some chocolate electrolytes. Tomorrow we're going to be using the mocha skinny syrup. And yeah, so there we go. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator and kabam, we're done. Oh, still 5 minutes, but that's okay. There was some singing involved. So, all right, I'll keep you updated whenever I see the doctor and stuff. All right, bye. Hey, good morning. It's me and all my cover girl makeup. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a reality of my carnivore. Other people may have a different experience. But when I was in the Facebook group with, the Kelly Hogans, the Charles Washingtons, all the people, Lisa Wiedemann, when I was in that Facebook group, something that was chanted repeatedly when people said, I'm stalling, I'm not losing weight, their answer was always, carnivore is about healing yourself. Keto is for losing weight. If you want to lose weight, go keto. So at that time, 2018, 2019, that time frame, that was their mantra. So a couple of you had asked if I've lost weight. Well, the answer is no. I'm going back and forth on the same pounds. Like I'll go down to 162, up to 165, 162, 165. So I go back and forth on the same weight. And you see I'm eating the exact same thing all the time. So that's the thing about carnivore and what was being stated when I was going through carnivore for those 2 years. All over there, the carnivore website. Carnivore is for healing. If you want to lose weight, do keto. So that is why I switched over after my 7-month stall and did counting calorie keto. So that's why all that happened. So no, I haven't lost any weight, and I didn't go to carnivore to lose weight because for me, I only lost a third of my weight doing carnivore. The other 2/3 was lost doing keto. So that's how it worked for me. Now I say for me because maybe other people have a different experience. And that's okay. I didn't have a whole bunch of things. Well, I didn't think or feel like I had a whole bunch of things that needed to be healed. I was just in it for the weight loss. I am that vain. I just cared about getting the weight off. I figured the healing, their mantra is the weight loss is a side effect of healing. My mantra was I want to lose the weight, and whenever I lose weight, the side effect of losing weight can be healing. Because the things I was dealing with was because of being obese. So CPAP because I was obese. High blood pressure because I was obese. So anyway, I just wanted to say that right quick. Also, another very harsh reality of my experience on carnivore, okay? And I was on a very, very high-fat carnivore. Very high-fat carnivore. I was adding fat and everything. But then and now, I know I'm doing lean now, so don't say, oh, it's because you're lean. Well, I had this experience when I was not lean. Then and now, today, I have restroom problems as far as, if you're eating, put down your spoon or fast forward. Just tap forward just a couple of seconds. All right. So my experience through high-fat carnivore and right now, we know I'm doing low-fat carnivore, but both experiences was I would get constipated. And I would have to put on a glove and digitally remove the hardened stool from inside. So that was my experience. Now, and there were even others in the Facebook group talking about it, because they're like, well, go get you some magnesium citrate, go do this. So I wasn't the only one, but I'm not saying everybody has that experience at all. I'm just saying my experience with high fat carnivore and low fat carnivore was the same. I would have to use other means at some times, not every time, but at some times, like, because this week it was great. All this week it's been fine. So, and I've been doing it, a week and a half now, or a week and a couple days. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out, those two things, because, people ask me, oh, are you losing weight? Nope. I would never go carnivore to lose weight, ever. Not after having been in the weight loss group, or in the carnivore groups with all the old timers. Like I said, they may change what they say now. I don't know. I can't answer that because I'm not in the groups. But what I can say is, when I was there and when Charles Washington was active, that was their mantra. That's whenever he was active in the group, and that was their mantra. You don't do carnivore to lose weight, you do it to heal. And weight loss is a byproduct. So, there's that. So anyway, I just want to tell you, because, like I said, my scale is up and down, and it's not gotten down as low as my lowest weight. So, it jumps between 165 and 162, and that's where it bounces around between. Am I upset about it? Yeah, because like I said, that's not why we're doing it. So if I wanted to lose more, I would lower my calories. That's what I would do. So all right. Well, anyway, I just want to tell you that part real quick, so I don't want to drag this video out too much longer. There you go, Craig. Yeah, so, all right, I'll see you at breakfast, lunch, and supper. Hey, one more thing I want to point out. I haven't had grains in 2.5 weeks, so maybe even 3. Anyway, and I'm still having the problem, so I think we're beyond grains, and I think we're beyond apples, and I think we're to an actual functioning problem. And I could be wrong, but I think we're beyond that now. And now we're to an organ. One of my organs are not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So I think that's the stage we're at now. So anyway, we'll see what we find out. But I just kind of wanted to point that out, because I know, at one point, was it grains? Was it the fruit? What was it? But, I've eliminated a lot of those things, and they've been out for quite a while now and still having the issue. So I don't think it's related to actually what I was eating, but more of what things that I've done along the way have done to my body. So we will see. Okay, bye. I am in my car at the doctor's office waiting to go in. Got here way too early. I don't think I mentioned, and if I did, sorry if it's a repeat, I didn't sleep good last night. I had a lot of pain. I used the heating pad, didn't really help. So maybe that's God's way of saying, let me make it fresh so when you see the surgeon today, you can explain it really, really well. So anyway, I just thought I had to sleep in the recliner until about 2 o'clock in the morning. So, all right, well, now you're in the loop, and I'm going to go in and get my blood drawn. I got my coffee beside me, and I got my breakfast over here. Got my lunch bag beside me. I am ready. So 30 more minutes. I just left the house way too early. It's just because when I sit at the house and I don't, if I'm just sitting there, it just confuses the dogs. And then they hover and they bounce around and thare like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why are you here? And it's just so I can't even, like I was listening to our, a devotion this morning, and the dogs are bouncing around. And so it's like it's hard to focus because they're just bouncing around when I sit in my chair. So anyway, so I got here about 7:15. And so, yeah, I still got 30 more minutes. I want to just lay my head back. I have an alarm set to tell me when to walk in, but I don't know. I might lay my head back because, like I said, I got about 20 minutes. So, all right. Anyway, so I'm very tired today because I didn't sleep last night. So, okay, bye. Hey, so I am home. Got the labs drawn. Well, they drew the labs, but they didn't. I need to find out how much it will cost to get an insulin resistance test because I don't have like an actual diagnosis, so insurance won't necessarily pay for it. So, so I had to. They're gonna have to ask the doctor to get that one. But I was telling them, I got PCOS, and along with that is insulin resistance. But anyway, hang on, I gotta turn on the light over there. I've been dragging tail all morning, and I'm like, oh, I'm so tired. Why am I so tired? Then I get in the car, and I'm like, man, I want to eat. And I look down, and I'm like, ah! And I realized I hadn't been partaking because of fasting. I hadn't been partaking in God's fourth greatest magnificent creation. Number 1 and 2, of course, is Jesus and the Holy Spirit. And number 3 is me. Hello. And then number 4 is coffee. I was like, and then, I told y'all I had a hard time sleeping last night. I'm like, man. Well, I think that's God's way of saying, you haven't had a bad night in a couple days. Let me give you a bad night so you can remember what to tell the doctor. I'm just kidding. I don't think that's how it works. We were talking in the comments about there's some out there that people love. They watch it all over YouTube, and it's called mukbang. M-U-K-B-A-N-G. Mukbang. It's really big in some of the Eastern cultures. Anyway, and so what they do is, now I'm not going to do it, I'm just going to do a mild thing right here to show you, but people, like there's a guy, he has millions and millions of followers because he eats. And so they eat like a bunch of food and they're messy with it and loud with it. And in some cultures, that's like, a compliment. Well, I ain't that extreme. But we were talking in the comments, maybe I should do a video of mukbang. So a lot of y'all will be like, what in the actual heck are you doing, Terry? But anyway, so it's things like that. And then it's kind of needs to be messy a little bit. So they do like anyway, it's all about watching someone eat very messy. Well, that ain't my thing. We know I don't like messy. But it'd be funny if I did that a couple times. Like as keto or carnivore. And that'd be one way to introduce people to healthy eating. So if you ever see when my videos pop up and it says mukbang, if you have that mesothelioma, whatever it is, don't click it. That'd be kind of funny to try it sometime. Like I said, it's not my normal content, but it'd be just kind of funny to see, just to see if it got any video followers. So, alright. Because usually it's people doing like a big old mound of pasta or big old burgers or all kinds of stuff. So I could do it with the steak and eggs. But anyway, so I got about that much left of this God's fourth wonder of the world. Guess I put myself above coffee because I am the third wonder of the world. I got issues. We know that. We all know I got issues. But yeah, I got back in my car. I was like, dadgummit, I need to eat. I need to eat. And I saw this. I saw the shine of the silver. The light was just hitting it. And it was just, like I said, it was like the angels were like singing. I was like, coffee. Oh, I haven't had my coffee yet. So now I'm alive and going. It's 8:40. I'll leave here about 9:30ish to go to the surgeon's office. So it'd be, not quite an hour. So I'm going to finish eating. And then I'll take my lunch with me just in case. I'll tell you what I did today. Because I didn't know if I was going to have to wait in the office very long. One of my coworkers is having a grandbaby boy. So I started making this. This is the one she wants. So I started working on this. I know y'all see me do these. So, well, now I don't record it. But I mean, you've seen me that I have made these. So you start and you go all the way up. I did 50 rows. And then that way it's just like a nice little square. And about row 35 is when I start getting tired of it. But I push on for 15 more rows because then you start going this way. So then you do the border. I scratched something off my face. I don't know if it was I didn't feel nothing this morning. Maybe it's a bug or something. Anyway, so, alright, well, I'm going to eat. And, yeah, I just thought I'd tell you how that funny thing about mukbang, whatever it is. So if you ever see that on any of my videos, on the title, I'll put it in the title. I'll say keto mukbang. I'll probably do it with the salad, because you know you can get really messy eating a salad. Or steak and soft fried eggs. You gotta try random things sometimes. You just gotta do something stupid. Oh! We were also talking about that in my comments too, about how there's one of y'all that drives you up the wall when they're open. It bugs me too when I look and I see it. I'm like, close that cabinet, Terry. So anyway, yeah. That's annoying, but alright, I talk too much. I'll see you all. I'll tell y'all about I hear from the surgeon. Bye. That's why I can't sit home, and if I get ready in the mornings, that's why I can't just sit around and crochet or answer comments in the morning, because that's about the 5th time he's come to visit me, and I've only been sitting about 15 minutes. Little twerp. And he's actually, look, see? He's right here. He circles. It's like he wants me to leave so I can give him a TREAT. And then I get another one that comes in circles. They do. They just circle me constantly until I leave in the mornings, because they know, but for some reason they don't do it as much on meal prep. I think on meal prep days because I'm up and going and doing little monkeys. Hey there. So today's the day I saw the surgeon. If you go back, you can see the video that was released on the 27th. What is today? Tuesday. So basically an update, and I'll tell you in this video, he doesn't think it's gallbladder, but he did go ahead, and I'll have the IDA scan, which tests the function of the gallbladder. I'll have that on next Monday, the 6th, and then I will have called cardiology, and they're going to do, it's a treadmill, like a walking treadmill EKG test, and that is on Wednesday the 6th. So wait, HIDA scan is on the 4th, this little walking treadmill EKG is on the 6th, and then the 8th I see my practitioner for my annual visit. Anyway, so yeah, so I'm hungry. It's almost 4 o'clock, and I don't want to have some big thing and then go home to some big thing. So we're just going to eat 2 eggs because I'm hungry, and I'll just eat this and go with it. I'm not going to microwave it. I'm just... This is how it's going down. I didn't want to make you all watch me choke it down. So yeah, so I did that with one, and now I'm gonna do it with the other one. And then when I get home, then I'll eat supper. So yeah. All right. Well, I'll see you later. Bye. Woo-wee. What a day, guys. What a day. My goodness. So I had the ground beef and the chicken broth. I wanted to finish that up because, you know, I've been needing to eat this chicken broth up. So, yeah. So let's taste it. This was what I took for lunch today. That I didn't eat for lunch today. And then my eggs. Alright, so yep. Good. I fried up 4 eggs. Man, they stuck bad to my skillet. So I cleaned it out. Yeah, lots happening next week. Surely something's going to give me some answers. I wonder if you can hear that. The wind is just blowing so hard out there. But anyway, going to hopefully get, if not answers for what it is, answers for what it isn't. They're going to be able to say, yeah, this doesn't look like it's gallbladder, and nope, this doesn't look like it's cardiac. So we're going to try both of those and see what happens from there. I don't know. This may change you all and what you all think about my channel. If I go and I have to change what I'm eating, based on my health, I will. Sounds like my door is creaking. I guess that's the wind blowing through. If I have to change what I'm eating because of the everything, I will. And this carnivore thing is just for a reset, and heck, it ain't even working. But I will go back to eating my vegetables and fruit. I may not necessarily go back to eating all the oatmeal and grits. But if they say I need to do low fat, I will go back to my salads and all that stuff. So I'm just telling you, giving you all the warning, because I created this channel because I was doing low carb and then maintained, and I added some more carbs. And I honestly have no idea where it will go. But I'll tell you this much. I'm not changing what I'm doing until I have answers. But in the meantime, I am going to get back to, when I have answers, if they tell me definitively that it's heart, or you got to cut out your gallbladder, and that it's not the oatmeal or grits, I ain't saying I'm going back to that, but I was doing this 21-day thing for, the all meat for 21 days, and at the end of these 21 days, I'll go back to my veggies, but I probably won't go back to the 73% ground beef. We're probably going to keep with the 93% ground beef. So, we're just going to play it by ear. I have no idea what's going to happen, and I have no idea what that means for this channel and for you all. But it is what it is, and if it's an adventure that we're on. So, all right, well, I'm going to eat this. I'm going to let you go. We'll see what happens this next coming week. So, but today's only Tuesday. So, we got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We got 5 more days before we do anything. So, all right, well, I'll see you in the next video. I love you guys. Thanks for putting up with all this. Man, I'd been moved on by now if I was watching somebody and they're going through all this drama. But anyway, I'll update you when I know more. So, but we got the next 5 days. So today's been pain-free. Maybe tonight will be too. It was nice having a pain-free day, but I did have to sleep in the couch last night, or recliner. But yeah, okay, bye. Total macros for the day. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening, guys.